This is my mower. I'm getting ready to start haying, and it rained last night, so I'm kind of set back. And what I'm going to do is do a little repair on this mower. For one thing, I got a really bad tire here that I will replace. And this is a 7-foot International, and down here there's supposed to be kind of a short little guard that goes in here, and this one it's broken off, so it tends to clog on the end here. Well, when I bought this mower, oh yeah, another thing too, I noticed last year when we were getting done, this cracked on the sickle, this little arm that goes out. Now that's a cast piece, and it could easily be welded with a nickel rod. But I've got a lot of replacement parts, because when I bought this mower, and I didn't pay a heck of a lot for it, everybody wants big, like the double nines and stuff. Well, 7 foot is plenty good for me, and it works very well. But when I bought it, part of the deal was 2 parts mowers. Now I can take this whole end piece off of here, pull the sickle off, got a tire that looks like it's holding air. Plus you just get all the guards and like I've got 3 extra sickles. It's a handy thing to have spare, a junker that you can pull parts off of. Yeah, because like this one too. Yeah, see, this one has got that piece in. I could either take that piece out or just unbolt the whole thing, which is probably what I'll do. But this is another sickle that I can rebuild. Doesn't look too bad, but it don't cost that much to put new sections on. A lot of good parts off these though. It's just, anytime you get that opportunity, if you buy something, if you can get another one to use for parts, can save you so much money. But like even here now, this has got the stand deal where you run your hydraulic hose through. I'll have to put that on my old one, because you can get the hydraulic hose can hit up against the power takeoff when you make a corner, and it's just better to keep it under control. Yeah, a lot of good parts. Even like say here now on these wheel hubs, they've got spacers that shim up to take out the end plate. Well, there I got the whole hub with all the spacers. Just the spares are just invaluable. Well, and even I see my other one is got a weird arrangement. Well, this is kind of got a weird arrangement too. For these springs that counterbalance, they've got a short hunk of cable in here. I'm not sure what actually is supposed to be in there. Oh, might be just that metal piece. No? I have to study that a little. I know mine is screwed up. It's got a hunk of chain in there, and that can't be right. But a lot of good parts. And the temptation is, take it all apart and put the parts someplace. But then you don't know exactly where that part came from. You got to look through a whole pile of parts. It's easier to have the whole machine, but I got to keep moving these things around. I had to pull these 2 out of the trees. Yeah, this tire, of course, she's a little shaky, but she's still holding there. That one might be the best of the lot here. Yeah, they've been moved for a long time, and that they're still holding there. But when you look at power takeoffs and the U-joints and all that stuff, and here I see an odd custom thing. You know, the belt drive goes here onto the power takeoff, and somebody made an adjuster to tighten the tension up on the belt, which is normally accomplished by sliding this contraption over. But he maybe didn't have the right belt. But if you buy a thing, anything, and you have the opportunity to get a junker, don't pass on it. In fact, I have an opportunity. I know a guy who's got a couple of M37s in various states of disrepair that I could probably get at a reasonable price. Here's the funny thing, watch what's coming here. Now it's hiding. Yeah, we'll stalk it. Little fawn. And evidently has misplaced its mother. Yep, he says, oh, you ain't my ma. Yeah, it's amazing how they keep track of them, but they do. You know, they park them someplace, if something spooks them, they get up and move, but the mother is able to track them down. But that's part of what I got to start haying in there. Oh, now the little one's going through the fence. Well, let's get in that heavy brush over there. She'll find him. But, you know, that's a bunch of sumac in there, as long as he stays put in there. Because that's where that one year when somebody run up cattle and a calf escaped, you know, they were herding him down this alleyway. And the cat spent, what, over a week hiding out. I finally caught him because he came out to drink water. But we could not find that calf for nothing. So that's a good hiding place. His ma will find him. But, back to my mower project. But we got water. Had quite a storm last night. So it's going to be a while before I can mow. But we got wind and sun. She'll come around. But I noticed in all this wind, it knocked a little of the corn over of the sweet corn. But that darn Indian corn that is so ungodly tall really seems to be able to take a beating. You know, that didn't bow down for nothing. But some of that sweet corn kind of got laid down. See, it's this whole outside row took quite a beating. But the next row, the early stuff, looks fine. So honestly, by the time I'm done, I still got plenty of sweet corn. But you look at that Indian corn, it's just so much taller. Great big leaves, but the wind didn't bother it. It can stand it. It must have a heck of a root system on it, is all I can think. Well, even the popcorn took it well. And that is unusually tall for popcorn. And the beans got banged around a little bit. Hopefully they'll come out of it. Yeah, we have had weather. I mean, it was dry for so long, and now every other day we're getting a couple of inches of rain. And that damn scarecrow is just sagging lower and lower all the time. See, that's some cart horse suspenders. They don't have the stretch. They can't take it.